Welcome everyone to the NCAA Division II South Regional Press Conference for Game 3 with head basketball coach of the Flagler Saints, Chad Warner and Jacek Lottie. First, we'll get an opening statement from head coach, and then we'll open it up for questions right after. Coach?
Yes, sir. Thank you. These games are so emotional, and we have a lot of respect for every opponent, but certainly for West Georgia. Like everybody I've talked to, what I kept hearing over and over, they're playing as good as anybody in the country. They're hot, and almost to the point where I had to remind myself, hey, we're playing well too. Because these are just physical games. And that first 4 minutes, I thought Jacek really set a great tone for us. He was aggressive offensively. But if you remember, we couldn't get any stops. And I think they were 5 for their first 5 from 3 and really answered the call. But as I look at the stats, I guess they did not. I guess they went 0 for their next 26, which it's part of that's a lot. Part of it's the way these guys defended. We certainly wanted to take that away. But I knew how hard West Georgia played. I mean, I really think they are so well coached. They run so many actions. We kind of just tried to hone in on the things we could control and trust our players to make plays. And like I said, I would take this guy anywhere. He's a great player, but he's so much more than that to our team because of the way he allows himself to be coached, and he's humble, and so that's good. And the strength of our team is our team. I thought we had great bench contributions tonight. Chase Fiddler had the big points off the bench. I thought Spencer Main was incredibly steady for us. And then our big boy in the middle was big tonight. He's a starter, but Chris Metzger was a force. And so a lot of people played parts. I don't want to leave anybody out, but I don't want to talk either. I'm just thankful that we're still playing. Hopefully we can get some rest and be ready to go.
All right, we'll open it up to the floor for questions. Steve?
Hey, Coach. You got me all right. Congratulations on the win. I really thought at 24-21 under 8 media, it was still kind of anybody's game, but your bigs down low, you touched on it, yet you really kind of hit that gas pedal heading into halftime. If you could speak on that.
Yeah, Metzger, I think he's second or third in the nation in field goal percentage. He really plays within himself. He gets a lot of good looks, and when he's confident, he's really good. And these guys really trust him. And he knows he gets a lot of good looks because he's got some good players around him. They played a very emotional, physical game last night, West Georgia did. To come in and beat Valdosta on their floor, that is a tough, emotional game. And so we did feel like, hey, let's play our game. Let's keep pushing it. Let's keep trusting it. We even said that in the huddle. It's funny that we cramped. I don't think they cramped. We cramped up, but we wanted pace to be a big part of it. Because that's the benefit of getting the first round bye this year, and hopefully that played into it. I know this: whoever we play in a couple of nights will be just as rested as we are.
Steve,
Lottie, if you could speak to the energy you had out of the gate, if you could just kind of talk about playing in a second round game in the NCAA tournament.
It's a really cool experience, especially last year, everything being shut down. This is my first NCAA tournament, and so there's a lot of emotions coming into the game, not just for me but for our team. And when it came to the energy coming out, I'm a team player, and my team was telling me attack, attack, attack. We want to see you do this, we want to see you do that. And so my team believing in me, it gives me that confidence boost to come out with that type of energy.
So moving forward, if you could speak about the energy that the crowd came from St. Augustine for you guys.
It's funny you say that. I'll remember a lot of things throughout this year, but I did have a moment during warm-ups where you see how, we really traveled. It was really neat. And to think back to 4 years ago to where the program has come, that was special for me. And again, I try to take my emotions out of it. I'm an emotional person anyway. But I think it gives us a lift. I think it's fun. I think it's exciting. I think they appreciate how hard these guys have played and the kind of, the way they play and the people they are. And so I hope that's something we can continue to ride Tuesday night, and so it was neat. It was neat to look up there and see my family, and it was special.
go ahead, Steve.
Both of you, Sweet 16, how does that sound to you?
He said both of us.
It feels great. obviously we're high on emotions right now, but you know, what coach is really good about is getting us all back together and saying, hey, we got more work to do. So we're gonna take that tonight, and we're gonna get ready for our next game.
It feels sweet to me. I'll say it. It was good, but we got, we'll enjoy tonight. And then coaches will start preparing tonight. We'll let these guys rest. And we know we're going to have, a very good opponent in either Lee or UAH. Both those guys are really good friends of mine and great coaches. So there's a lot of ties between the programs, and our team respects the heck out of anybody we play. So we'll have to be our best.
Coach, 16-2 on the year, and first NCAA Division II regional win. Lottie, you can touch up on this as well. How does it feel to be a part of history with the program?
I've said this from the, as these things have happened, I'm thankful for the school. I'm thankful for the community. I'm thankful for the guys. I don't think that has been our motivation, has been to make history. I think, and it's cliche, our motivation truly has been, what do we need to focus on to be great right now? And that's usually what's right in front of us. And that, like tonight, it'll be, hey guys, are we hydrating the right way? Are we eating the right things tonight? Are you getting to bed? Are we focused on the right thing? Tomorrow, all I'm going to be worried about is what's the best way to have a good shoot around practice walkthrough that we can prepare our guys. And, the history that goes along with it is special. And I hope these guys are enjoying it, because I love them. And we have a team that's enjoying that, but that definitely hasn't been my focus. And I'm just thankful that we get to play another one.
And then Lottie, how does it feel to kind of share that bond with all your teammates now?
For me, it feels amazing, just because the situation that I came from, and what I've been through, and this team is the most put together team I've ever been on. And that's thankful to this guy sitting next to me. He's always looking out for us, not just on the court, but off the court too. He's always texting us, making sure we're all right, making sure we're in our schoolwork. And that's why I think, we're so successful, because we have the guy next to us, and he's not only leading by saying what he's saying, but he's leading by example.
Steve?
Coach, do you have any injury update, or there was a couple of guys that hobbled off? Was that strictly just cramping issues?
I think it is just cramping. I'm not exactly sure. Everybody seemed to be okay after the game. Certainly this time of year, everybody's got some nicks and bruises, but we've got our training staff will be here, and our strength staff stretch us out. They've done a phenomenal job. So I think all that's just normal wear and tear. I do want to get the cramping figured out, because, we want guys to be able to play as much as they can. So.
All right, that'll wrap up the post-game press conference. Coach, Lottie, congrats on the win and best of luck on Tuesday.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.